book lovers, it is G-Swizz here, and I am here today with another book haul. Guys, I keep on leaving these book hauls for like months. My last book haul I think was in June. It is currently September, end of September as I'm filming this. I think it will be October by the time it goes up. And because I do not prioritize making book hauls, I seem to accumulate a lot of books in that time and I have to empty out my shelves just to do a book haul. I have 30 books and 4 Funko Pops to show you right now. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start off with the Funko Pops and I will show you Falcon, who is a part of the Captain America Civil War line. He's on a stand and it's honestly so cute. I think I've shown this one to you before in my winter favorites. This was the only Funko Pop I bought in the month of winter and I absolutely love it so much. These next two ones go together very well. It is Ron and Hermione in the Goblet of Fire when they have that dance. Can we just appreciate how detailed they are? Ron has the signature hair of the year and Hermione, like her hair is just, it's just fabulous and like their costumes are just so on point. These are my first ever Harry Potter Funko Pops. It was funny because my original intention of the day when I was buying Funko Pops was either to buy Hagrid or to buy Luna, but I ended up buying these two and I love them so much and they sit together on my shelves. The last Funko Pop I have to show you today is Miss Peregrine. If you don't know, Miss Peregrine comes from the book series and the new major motion picture, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I do have to say, I am absolutely in love with the detail that they put into Miss Peregrine as a Funko Pop. She's probably one of my favorite Funko Pops. I don't know if she has the top spot yet as my favorite Funko Pop. I like Groot, but she's definitely very close and she looks stunning. Now we shall get on to the books. Let's hope I don't rush it too much, but let's hope that I don't take too long. The first book that everybody seems to be hauling lately is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by Jack Thorne, John Tiffany, and it's based on the story from J.K. Rowling. It has J.K. Rowling's name on it, but I don't think it was written by her, to be honest. I read this and I felt like it was okay. There were things I loved, there were things I didn't love. I do love the aesthetic of the book because underneath the dust jacket is this. This is like the one time I'm happy that Australia gets UK books. This next book is And I Darken by Kirsten White. Have I read it yet? No, I bet you're judging me right now. The next book I have here is The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. This book has been receiving so much hype from the publisher. I'm not too sure how much hype it's actually received on BookTube, but I definitely do want to check it out. It looks so pretty and the premise sounds awesome. It pretty much follows like two people that are fighting to be like a sorcerer supreme or something like that. I'm not sure if that's the premise or if I'm getting it mixed up with Doctor Strange right now. The next book I have here is Forever Dune by Kerry Corp and Laurie Langdon. Yes, I have the full series. Have I read any of them yet? No. But the reason that I bought it was because I had like a bunch of vouchers from my workplace and I was like, yeah, I may as well get it. It's pretty much a free book, so yeah, I got it for free. Didn't spend my money on this one. I love these books under the dust jacket. They look so pretty. The next book I have here is Seraphina and the Black Cloak by Robert Beatty. This book has been making rounds on BookTube lately, but mostly for the promotional side of things. But I honestly haven't seen anybody who has read it talk about it yet. What I gather from the hype is that it's pretty much like Sherlock Holmes but for middle grade and it follows a female protagonist. So before I buy the second book, I definitely want to check the first book out and I really do love the cover as well. I hope that it's intriguing. I do love me some middle grade, so I think that this will be a pretty good middle grade read. These next two books are classics. They are The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad and The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. These are the Collins Classics editions. And at my favorite bookstore, they were doing a promotion. If you bought 2 of the Collins Classics, you get a free Moby Dick tote bag. So I had to take advantage of that and I absolutely love this cover of The Great Gatsby. You can never have enough of one of your favorite classics. And with Heart of Darkness, there are a lot of mixed reviews. Majority of the people on BookTube actually hate this book, but one of my very close friends loves it so much. So I want to read this and I want to form my own opinion on it. Okay, I need to be super quick with this footage because my footage cut out and I didn't have any memory, so don't judge me if I go through these way too quickly. An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. I've read this one and I haven't read this one. This one, to me, was okay. Considering that there was so much hype, I found it to be okay, but I hope I love the sequel better. The next book I have here is Nerve by Gian Ryan. I did enjoy this book. I enjoyed the movie a bit better. If you want to read this book, just bear in mind that it's completely different from the movie, but overall, I did enjoy it. This was what I was expecting from Panic by Lauren Oliver, which I couldn't get through. I really love the concept of Nerve. This next one I have is Paper Girls Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan. Now, I bought this because somebody ended up saying that if you like Stranger Things, things, you'll love this graphic novel. So I was like, yeah, sure, sign me up. And I've never actually read anything by Brian K. Vaughan. That's right, guys, I haven't even read Saga. Next book I have here is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. People say that this is a mixture between an apocalyptic story and Shakespearean theater. I don't know about you guys, but that seems to intrigue me. These next two books are Reboot and Rebel by Amy Tutera. I bought these books solely because Kathleen at For the Love of Books, you guys should go check her channel out, she's amazing, says that this is like her favorite dystopian series ever and it's a duology, so I'm really excited to read it and see why she likes it so much. These next pile of books you might judge me for. I bought all the Fallen Kingdoms and Book of Spirits and Thieves series that are currently out, and the reason being is that I never see these in Australian bookstores ever, so I just decided to take advantage of it from the book depository and just buy them all. I'm seriously excited to read that series. Now we come to the V.E. Schwab section. I bought This Savage Song, A Darker Shade of Magic, and A Gathering of Shadows, all by V.E. Schwab. I've read This Savage Song and I did enjoy it. I found it to be a bit violent and bloody at times, but I did enjoy it. And everybody is telling me to read these books, and I finally found them in my local bookstore. Dimmicks, it took you long enough to sell these. I'm just so happy I have these right now. These next books I received in the mail just yesterday. It's Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. The pages are so beautiful! Guys, I'm super proud of myself for purchasing these books. Even though I found the Grisha trilogy to be just okay, I'm hoping that I really do love these books. I especially love the aesthetic of them. I hear nothing but great things about these books. A lot of people that didn't originally like the Grisha trilogy really love this series. I'm really excited to see how this duology turns out. These last few books are babies to me, and I'm so happy that I have them. So this next book I have here is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. Now you might be wondering, G-Swizzel, you actually haven't read this book. How can you consider it your baby? This is why! Never forget. I'm so honored to have a signed copy, and speaking of signed copies, I have the hardback of Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and J. Kristoff, which they don't sell in Australia. First of all, let's do the obligatory taking off the dust jacket of this thing. Like, how gorgeous is that? See, I pre-ordered this at the bookstore that these two authors were meant to be signing copies of, like Illuminae and Nevernight and the Starbound series, but honestly, I didn't even know that. And the funny thing is, the authors saw that I pre-ordered this book, so you know what they did? They personalized it to me. It says, "For Grace, fight like a girl," and it's signed by both of them. Guys, this could be one of the best things I ever owned. These next books are both copies of Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. I went to the Dimmick Sydney book launch and I got the paperback copy, and the reason why I bought this on the day was because I didn't know that this one was going to come on the same day, but either way I have them both because I have all the Throne of Glass series in paperback and hardback, so I'm really happy that I have them both, and oh my goodness, this book destroyed me in the craziest ways. Empire of Storms is probably my favorite book in the series now. I know it's really hard because Queen of Shadows was, but I love you, Empire of Storms. And that day I also bought the Throne of Glass coloring book. So as soon as I finished Empire of Storms, I was like sobbing so much that I just decided to take it out on the coloring book and just start coloring. I'm not an artist, but I'm kind of proud of this. And now I'm working on Aelin as a fae, and yeah, it looks okay so far. I'm still working on it, guys. And the final book I have in this haul is my prized possession. I have the collector's edition of Divergent by Veronica Roth. I know I've shown you this in a video before, but HarperCollins, you better make one for Carve the Mark. I'm honestly so obsessed with this copy. There's a map of the Dauntless compound, and there's also fan art. That is gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. Follow me on my social medias. I'm at G-Swizzelbooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also at Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/G-Swizzle. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.